Hello and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at TEKS tool formulas. We are focusing on area and perimeter with a problem related to TEKS 5.4H, and we will solve it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have a rectangular garden. They do give us the area here. And they give us the length, 13 feet. We need to find the width. So the only thing we know here is that we've got a formula that we could use, right? And we've got an area, right? And that's going to equal length times width. Now, there's two different ways that we could see this. We can see L times W, right? And so length times width, that's what we're going to use here for our perimeter, for our area. But we can also see area as base times height. Okay. And so when we start moving into sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade, we're going to start seeing this a little bit better. It's going to end up being the same formula, right? In this case, the length is the base and the width is the height, and you're just multiplying the two sides by each other. But we do need to keep familiar with both of these terms, base times height, length times width, because they're both going to serve for area. And ultimately, we're going to end up just kind of moving away from this length times width. We're going to end up going with this. So we're going to kind of transition in middle school. But for now, we're good with length times width. So they give us the length. So here's my length, right? 13 feet. And then I've got 91 feet as my area. So if I can say my area equals 91 square feet, then I can say my length equals 13 feet. And using the original formula, right, area equals length times width, what we could do is we can substitute in, we can say 91 equals, right, so this area is my 91, length is going to be 13 times width. So I've got a few options here. I need to think of something times 13 makes 91. I don't know my 13s, so we could do division. We could use repeated subtraction, or we could just kind of guess and check multiplying different numbers, right? So we could say, let's try 13 times 5. Right, let's try 13 times 5. And that's going to be 5. All right, so 65, so that's not enough. So we can try 13 times 7. And if that's too big, we'll go to 13 times 6. Right, see, that looks pretty good, right? My 13 times 7. If you wanted to, you could have divided your 13 into 91, but you see what you're going to end up being stuck in that same spot. You're going to have to multiply, guess, and check 13 times something, right, to get that 91. Another option here would be to, like I said, you can use repeated subtraction. Now that's a method that will always work, but it might take a little bit of time. So if you're not into guessing and checking, let's take our 91. We're going to subtract sets of 13, then we're going to track how many sets of 13 we're taking away. Okay, so we need to regroup there. That's 78. All right, so that's one set of 13. Take away another set of 13. 65. Let's take away another set of 13. 42. Take another set of 13. That's going to be 29. Let's see. That's going to be 52. Excuse me. So that's going to be 39. I knew that was off. Take away another set of 13. 26. Let's move this back up here. Take another set of 13. You see we're getting down to 13. We have to get that final 13 out. Then we can see how many 13s did we take away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's another way to solve it. So our answer, either way we cut it, is going to be C, 7 feet.